Welcome to Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. It's the Houston Cougars and the Utah Utes. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting for the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Cougars will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. To throw, it's Dampier. Coming after him. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, we knew third down was going to be a big key in this game. And here, right off the bat, first drive, first third down, the defense is able to get the interception. Again, it's the confusion. I don't think the quarterback knew what the defense was in. And if he doesn't recognize what's going on, he's going to put the ball in harm's way. That's a big turnover early in this game for this defense. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Now here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Utes.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. QB keeper all the way. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pressure's on. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling away. But look at the pursuit of the defense, and they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utah.
And Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. This winds up a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own end zone. You've got to feel the rush, and as soon as it gets anywhere close to you, that ball has got to leave your hand, even if you're just throwing it over the head of the wide receiver. Great job by this pass rush. They get to the quarterback and create points.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They begin with a quick throw to the left. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
This is when you get that small reminder from an offensive coach. I know that it was right near the sideline, just pops out, this ball goes out of bounds. But remember, ball security, ball security. You always want to hang on to that football.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the defense better fix this because we know the offense is going to continue to attack the edge with these wide receivers. They've got to set the edge and defend this perimeter game.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Here comes the rush. Not able to connect, incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They'll hand it off. Well, a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Utes pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
We have a timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Well, you can't win big games turning the football over, and 2 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. I think the coach might have a decision to make. Does he need to bench this guy at halftime? Because he is not playing well, and he's not seeing the field very well at all.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hughes.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Look out, off and running. Breaks. Here he goes. Touchdown, Houston. He breaks away for the touchdown. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. Will not be brought down. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And it's Utah in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Stopped for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
He's sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this 4th down. It's 4th and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on 4th down.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. They mix it up with a run. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. To the air, it's Weigman. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Utes offense takes the field. Remember, last time they were 4 on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. The Utes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Heading left after the handoff. He's got space. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short gain makes it second and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I would take it all day long. My tight end's open.
Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, there's two things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Weigman. Quick throw to the left side, and that's a 3rd straight misfire.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
That is a big gamble right there on 4th and long in the red zone. That's a field goal all day long, and yet this head coach puts his faith in the offense, and it pays off. Huge completion. Great
touchdown, Houston. We've got a shootout here.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And Utah will now spend the second of their 3 timeouts. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So quickly, with 1 explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's another deep shot. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. There goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. So the offense will spend the timeout here before the 2nd down play. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Weigman. Delivers quickly to the left side, and the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And the Utes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's a draw to the back. Breaking tackles.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Hughes. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Utes look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Off target and incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass. It's Weigman. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Wideouts now clustered. No press here. The defense backing away. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass falls incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. Look out, he's loose. The 30. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Utes.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return and the athleticism from this secondary.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And Utah will now spend the second of their 3 timeouts. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back, it's Weigman. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone. There's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Back to throw again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Offense lines up to go for two, trying to make this a three-point game. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Utes offense is on the move now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Ooh. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Quick throw over the middle. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. No, they stop him short of the goal line. They bring up second and goal. The Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Utah! They jump on top now here in the fourth. The Utes with an answer.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group, and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Now the try for two. And now the Utes spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. That's caught. It's Hughes. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And he cannot turn the corner. Stop for no gain. Great defense. Timeout Houston is their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Cougars will use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And the Utes expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 3. Second down.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty on the defense now sets up second down and 8. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's got a crease. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's Parker. He shreds the tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.